Okay. So for everybody that's on right now, can you hear me? Okay. Make sure that this is working. Yes, okay. All right, so we'll get started in a few minutes. I'm just waiting for Mr. Morgan to come on and give people a few more minutes to come into the meeting, into the elections. But in the meantime, I want to thank you all for coming. Excuse me. I want to thank you all for coming, taking the time out to be here to help us elect a new executive board for the PTA. Everybody's vote is important, so hopefully we can make this happen tonight, and then we can move forward with a brand new PTA board and have a great year for the PTA. Um, and for who? Well, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna open for. Excuse me, I'm a little sick. I'm gonna open right now, and for everybody that's on, and then hopefully Mr. Morgan, who will be helping me with this, will be on in a few minutes. Um, and excuse my voice if I'm a little hoarse, but so good evening. Excuse me. Good evening and welcome. Um, thank you for joining us this evening for the elections at Pelham Gardens Middle School. The meeting supposed to begin at 5:30, but we're going to give people a few more minutes to come on. While we wait for the others, can you please change your name to the verification code that I provided for you guys? So I'll help you out with that. So the verification code is your child's first name, last initial, dash their class, not their advisory. So if you can actually see on the screen, one parent has done it, Lucas R-602. So that's the way your verification code as a parent should look. Your child's first name, last initial dash, and their class, their advisory. So if you can change your name, Ms. Diaz. No, Ms. Diaz, you have to change it to the way Lucas R-604 has it. If you don't know how to change it, then I can change it for you. But if you can change it, please change it. So once again, your child's first name, last initial, dash their class, not their advisory. So their class. So if they're in like '04 or '05 class, that's what you would put, not their advisory. So if your child's name is like John Smith, right, class 602, then your verification code would be John S-602. If your child has two last names, excuse me, if your child has two last names, like Jane Smith Jones, then and your child's from like 704, then the verification code would be Jane SJ-704. So that's how you would do that. And excuse me, for any staff members that are voting tonight, your verification code is your title initial. So like, let's say if you're a math teacher, you put MT, or if you're a school aide, you will put SA, right? So your title initial dash, your first initial, last initial dash, your advisory or whatever grade you interact with the most. So for instance, if you're, let's say, math teacher, Michael Morgan, 701 advisor, then your verification code would be MT for a math teacher, dash MM for Michael Morgan, dash 701 for your advisor, for your advisory, because that's your advisor of 701, or just 7 if you deal mostly with 7th grade, but you don't have an advisor. Mr. Mohammed. All right, Mr. Mohammed, just give me your child's name, first and last name in their class, their class, man. So 601, 602, 702, whatever it is. Let's see, who cannot change their name? If you can change your name to the verification code, please do so now. I'm going to look and see who says that they can't. Let's see. Miss Brown. All right, so give me a moment because a few people seem like they can't change it. So I'm going to change it for them. That's for one. All right. All right, everyone. Sorry about that. All right. If you guys can try to change your name to your passcode that I told you. Your child's first name, last initial, dash their class, whatever their class is, 703, 704. I'm trying to change whoever I can change, but it will help me if you can change your name that shows on Zoom here to your child's name. It's going to take me a minute to try to change everyone. Miss Matos, can I give you co-host and you can help me change some of these parents' stuff?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see. Ms. Matos, by the way, is our current PTA secretary, just so everybody knows who she is.
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Um,
All right, I'm finally in, Mr. Leader. Can you hear me, sir? Leader, can you hear me? I'll take that as a no.
We hear you perfectly fine, Morgan.
We can hear you, Morgan.
All right, perfect. Mr. Leader, everyone else, I think the issue is if they did not register, because there's a lot of parents trying to get in that cannot. But if you did not register, you don't have the ability to access or join the meeting. I think that's what the issue was with me. So I don't know. Okay, one parent just sent me a text saying they just got in. So yeah, spread the word. Let them know the passcode. Anyone that's texting you. I just had Miss Hennessy put the passcode for the meeting into the class dojo. Hopefully folks check there.
All right. So, Mr. Morgan, are you ready?
I'm in, sir. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. Yeah, I was just talking. I was trying to talk to you to say that a bunch of the parents couldn't get in because I don't think they registered beforehand, and I think that was the issue with
If
me
you're,
as well. Why
you're
I couldn't
talking,
get
I
in.
don't hear you, Mr. Morgan.
I am talking. Yes, you don't hear me though. Uh-oh. I'm talking, sir. Not sure why you can't hear me.
I can hear Mr. Morgan, Mr. Leader. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon. I can hear as well.
Oh, Mr. Leader's having technical difficulties.
Oh no, not Mr. Leader.
I just texted him to let him know.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Morgan, you gotta hit your volume, your speaker. I don't hear you if you're there.
I'm here, Mr. Leader. Everyone else can hear me, sir.
Still not working. I see
No,
you,
it's
see you
working.
lighting up in green, but I don't hear you.
It's working.
So if anybody that just came on, if you can change your name to your verification code, which is your child's first name, last initial dash their class. Just to try to help us with this, get this process underway. Miss Marlene Diaz, can you send me, I think you said you couldn't do it. Can you send me your child's name and class? We still have a few people that are.
I think I went back. Can you hear me, Mr. Leader?
So once again, anybody else that just came on, can you please change your name to your child's verification code, which is their
Excuse
first
me.
name, last initial dash their class.
Excuse me. You asked me something?
So if they're in class 602, 704. Hello?
I got you, Ms. Nunez. I
Yeah,
changed it for you.
I'm tired. Okay, thank you. All right. Oh my goodness, the tech genius that I am, my volume was down. I didn't realize it. That's why I couldn't hear you.
I texted you. I was like, I can hear him.
Crazy. All
It's
right.
okay.
We still got.
So I'm here. Can you hear me now, Mr. Leader?
I hear you loud and clear. I'm
All
stupid.
right. All right. No, you're not. It's okay.
No, you're
It's
not.
late and you're still in the office. So what I was trying to tell you, Mr. Leader, before I was trying to talk, but to tell you that a lot of the parents were trying to get in, but couldn't because of the passcode issue. And so I had Miss Hennessy. I told Miss Hennessy to blast the passcode out to Class Dojo. Hopefully some parents see it there because I know some parents reached out to her as well. So I know that was an issue, just like that passcode part.
All right, no problem. Who else
Okay.
needs
I just went back in the chat, Mr. Leader, and I renamed everyone that's in the chat.
Okay.
So the last person I just did was BB Khan. So
Okay, Miss Diaz, Miss Marlene Diaz needs to be changed. Miss Polly Acosta needs to be changed.
hold on.
Um,
I didn't see.
is Iskra Afzal?
I didn't see Marlene Diaz's child's name.
If your name hasn't been changed to the verification code, can you just please give your child's name?
Hello, did you hit me?
Yeah, I hear you.
My child name is Pedrito Diaz.
Pedrito.
Diaz, sí.
Pedrito Díaz.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
¿y cuál es la clase de él?
601. 601.
1. Okay, got you.
Okay,
Right.
gracias.
And Miss Polly Acosta, what is your child's name and class? Walu-602, just make sure that your volume is up on your phone and that your speaker, that your microphone is on the app, because that's what happened to me.
Okay, I think I found another person. Hold on.
All right. So let's try to continue, get this underway. So again, I want to thank you all for joining us today for the virtual elections. I would like to inform you that the meeting is being recorded and will be shared upon request. Okay, this meeting will run as follows. Members will elect a chairperson to run the meeting and a note taker who will record the meeting minutes. The individuals can be parents who are not running for any, excuse me, any office position. So that means if you're not running for president, treasurer, secretary, vice president, then you can be the election chair or note taker. Once that is done, then we will move to the nomination process, okay? So today our assistant principal, Mr. Morgan, will conduct the next steps.
Awesome. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Mr. Morgan. And I am here to help us select a chair for the meeting as well as a note taker. So we have 2 spots available. And so before we begin, we do need an election chair and a note taker. Please note, though, one important thing is that before anyone volunteers to take on one of these 2 positions, you will not be able to run for any of the positions we have available for the PA. All right, so if you decide you want to be the election chair or the note taker, and we do need one of each today, you will not be able to run for an official position. The election chair for this meeting will be given host rights and will move forward with the facilitation of the elections and the nomination process. The election chair will also state the positions and the descriptions. That's going to be shared with them, so they'll be able to know exactly what the positions and the descriptions for each position is. And they will oversee the opening and the closing of the polls, the voting that takes place for each position. So we'll follow the following process. If you would like to nominate yourself or someone else, please raise your hand now in the chat, or write in the chat that you would like to nominate yourself or somebody else. So please do one of those 2 things now. Okay, I'm not sure if there's any reactions, Mr. Leader, if you can see them.
In the chat, I do not see any yet.
No volunteers to be the election chair?
This is just for
We need you.
This is only for the elections. This isn't an ongoing thing.
This is the part people usually fight over because that means they don't actually have to run for anything. Wow, no volunteer. That means everybody in the crowd is trying to run for some position. That's what I'm gonna have to assume right now.
Oh, okay.
You got one, Mr. Leader, or no?
No, I'm changing the name.
Oh. Okay.
So do not.
Let's switch it up. How about this? Because maybe that's too much pressure to jump right in and be the chair. How about the note taker? Any type of for the note taker position.
I'm in the middle. A lot of the problem is people are mobile and they can't stop to do it.
Okay.
You know what? You might be right. I mean, I was driving too initially. This is true.
I could be the note taker, but I'm in the middle of cooking. As long if it's gonna be a lot.
Right. And also, Mr. Lita, with the note taking, I mean, the recording of this meeting doesn't count. I'm trying to help out. I'm not sure if that works or not.
I mean, I'm really about to make it count because the meeting is actually being recorded, like
Yeah.
word for word, actually.
So let's skip the note taker part, right? Because we have the recording of the meeting that will count as the official note taking of everything that takes place during this meeting. So all we really need right now is the election chair. The mommy that is cooking right now, I didn't see your name pop up when you were talking, but would you like to be the election chair while you're cooking?
Oh, it's Jennifer. Hi.
Hi, mommy. Hi, Jennifer. Wait. This
Hey,
I know, mommy. Mom, I'm nominating you. I'm not playing with you right now. Sorry, everyone. This mom has been a thorn in my side for many, many years. She is definitely going to be the election chair. So let's just get on with this evening. Let's save some time. And Mom, please make sure you send my plate of whatever you're making, so I have my.
Okay, so I have to read, right?
Yes. There's a nice, beautiful script that Mr. Lita has for you.
If you give me your email address, I will share it with you.
Okay. Want me to write it?
Are you on a laptop or your phone?
On my phone.
She can still enter in the chat from the phone, Mr. Lita.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll just give you the link in the chat.
Oh, okay.
And it's pretty easy. You just read it directly from the script, Mom.
Okay. I'll put it in your side. Yeah, right. You love me. I've been there for what? 8 years, 6 years, 7 years?
Yes, many, many moons.
Yeah. You love me.
Isaiah R-801, right?
Yes.
Okay. In the chat. All right, that's the link to the script.
Okay.
All right.
So what grade?
Um,
There's a lot of parents on Class Dojo that can't get in because they didn't have the passcode.
I just put it.
Yeah,
I was getting ready to. That's what I was doing.
And if you all could, if you know any of those parents, just shoot them a text or call them directly and just tell them the passcode. I believe it's 263045. Let me just double check that. Yep, 263045 is the pass.
Yeah, I just shot it out there now. PTA election passcode. It wasn't supposed to do a passcode, but in technology.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to, tell them that it's coming around. Like,
Let me see. I had parents texting me. I'm gonna just shoot them the code. Boy. I think I got to every parent that requested the passcode. Nadia Matis. Um, all right, I'm gonna change your name, Miss Perry, for you.
I did Miss Perry already.
Oh, you did? Okay, okay, okay. Miss Matis, can you give us your child's name and class so we can change your name? All right, so we have our election chair.
Okay, I got you, Miss Matisse. We still need Robertson and Diaz.
Um,
You can leave me. I'm a staff member.
Oh, sorry.
if you're voting, no, change your name to the code that I gave for staff members.
I got to vote.
I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, you're a PTA member.
Ah, I didn't know I was a PTA member. I like.
Yes, that's why it's a PTA, it's staff and parents. So you would be SA-AR-7.
Okay, guess I gotta get changed. Can somebody do it for me, please? I do not know how to work Zoom.
Since I just set it up. All right, where did we leave off, Mr. Morgan? You want to just continue with the rest of your part?
There was no more after I selected the election chair. And we decided we're not doing a note taker because we're recording. So
Oh, okay.
it's all in the election chair's hands.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me, where do I start reading?
So it's right where it says election chair. So if you scroll past parent coordinator part, well, past the agenda for the day, parent coordinator, assistant principal, scroll past all of that, you're like on the 4th page, it says election chair.
Like where it says I would like to be the election chair?
Uh,
First thing I see.
no, it says election chair. It's bold and underlined. It's on page 4. It says election chair. Blue.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Okay, start.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Thank you, good evening, and welcome. Before we begin, I would like to share with you our voting protocol. Okay, where is that?
Just keep going.
Okay, I would like to remind everyone that they should have renamed themselves using the verification code so that it is visible. If you're calling by phone, I'll state the last 4 digits of your number and ask that you identify yourself so that I can rename you. I would like to remind everyone that we will acknowledge nominations from our chat as well as hands raised. Our note taker will pay attention to the chat. I'll be sharing on the screen as well as reading aloud the descriptions of each position before I take nominations. If you would like to nominate someone or yourself, you will simply raise your hand or write it in the chat. Before I begin, does anyone have any questions? All right, y'all help me out because I'm on the phone. I don't know if anybody has questions.
I don't think
Uh,
anyone, oh,
No, I don't think anybody has any questions.
yeah, nobody.
Okay, somebody's just joining.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just let them in.
Let them know. Ms. Simmons, can you give us your child's first, last name, and their class? And Ms. Marlene Diaz, was she? You got that, Ms. Matos?
I'm sorry,
You got Ms. Simmons? The change?
I did not yet. Hold on. I was re-putting that message to give the class in the chat. Okay. Yes, I could do Simmons. I got you.
Ms. Moretta, can you give us your child's first and last name and class?
Okay, Miss Simmons is good.
Okay.
Okay.
I got Ms. Moretta.
Okay.
I'll do her, and then if you can do
Miss Tullock. If you can give it, oh, she's still connecting. Okay.
all right, Madam Chair, you can continue whenever you're ready.
Okay, great. We will now begin the election nomination process. Note taker, the time is now 6:12 p.m. and elections will begin. Today we'll be taking nominations from the floor for the following positions: President, Secretary, Treasurer, and Vice President. I will now share on the screen the roles of the President.
Okay, so I'll do that. I'll do that for
Thank
you.
you. Okay. Am I good to go?
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
A second. Let me stop sharing for a minute. Pull up the school website. Let me go back to share. Gotta love technology. All right, can everybody see that?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a nomination for secretary?
Yes, I nominate myself.
Oh. Do we have to know who the name?
Sorry, Shanae Matos. I'm the parent of Lucas Gonzalez.
Um, Okay, do you accept the nomination? Right?
Yes.
Does anyone second the motion for, I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Danae, Miss
I second the
Matos.
motion.
Rose.
I second the motion.
Great, thank you.
Thank
Um,
you.
So, you accepted the nomination. Are there any other nominations for secretary? Okay, if there are no more nominations for secretary, we'll close the nomination process in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so now everybody has the vote. So I'm gonna pull up the poll. Everybody.
Okay. I think
Okay, just do your, just put in the chat if you vote for Ms. Matos. We'll do it like that because it's, the poll thing is not working the way I was trying to do it. And I'll do the tallies that way.
You sure you want to do it manually? You want me to relaunch it?
No, no, it's not the way it's supposed to be. So we'll just let
Oh.
the, just say yes or yay and nay on the chat, and then I'll tally it up tomorrow.
Okay.
Because that'll be an extra headache and it'll take longer. So
Hi, for those that are just joining, can you fill us in on what we're supposed to be doing?
okay, so if you can give your child's name in the chat, first name, last name, and class, so we can change your name to the verification code, and then just Miss Matos, who is Lucas G-703. We did the first nomination for secretary, and she accepted the nomination. There wasn't a second nominee. So if you accept her as the candidate for secretary, then you can just put yes. Or if you don't, you can put no in the chat. Did we get that?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, got it, got it.
All right, I'll change Ms. Collins.
I did Miss Cortez already.
Thank you. So just so everybody knows, this also helps me figure out who your child is, so this way they can get the credit for you attending the elections tonight. So that's why this is also important.
I'm sorry, I'm driving. Is there anyone that can assist me to change it, or can this wait towards the end of the meeting? Or does it have to be done now?
Who's your child, ma'am?
So Daniel Matthias in 8th grade, and then Jonathan Matthias in 6th.
Okay. So you said
I'm pretty sure it's 801 and 603.
Daniel Matias in 801.
Yes.
And what's the other son's name?
Jonathan Matthias. And I'm pretty sure he's 603, but I could be wrong on the classes.
Well, I'll figure it out tomorrow, but as long as I have
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Miss Arriaga and Miss Talak, your child's name, first, last name, and class.
It's Jaden Arriaga,
Okay, I'll change.
601.
Jayden.
Yeah, Jayden, yes.
Okay, yes, 601.
You're gonna work those papers, can you
Okay.
please?
All right. Did everybody vote so the Madam Chair can continue?
Are we good?
Did everybody vote? I'm not sure if everybody voted. Ms. Talak, your child and your child's first, last name, and class? If you're there. All right, I think everybody voted. You can continue, Madam Chair.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's the note taker supposed to say who we have as the president? Or I'm sorry, secretary?
You can just do that part too.
I'm so sorry, guys. Can you hear me now? This
Oh,
is
yeah.
Taylor's mom. I'm so sorry. Taylor Griffith, 701. I'm so sorry.
Got you. All right, I'll change your name. Now we can hear you.
Are they hearing me? Because I'm not sure what's going on.
No, they can hear you, but you can't hear them.
Oh, why is it that I can't hear them? Oh, it's not there. Oh, stupid me. I'm so sorry. Can you guys hear me now?
We hear you.
Hear you. I'm so sorry. Okay, Taylor Griffiths, 701.
Got you, Mom.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. And I need to vote too, so I didn't do that.
All right.
Okay. I'm sorry, Taylor.
Okay, so everybody should vote. Just type in yes or no for Ms. Matos as PTA secretary. And Madam Chair, whenever you're ready, you can continue.
Okay. Okay, so Ms. Matos, let's see what her name is. Okay. Oh, we're supposed to allow them 2 minutes to share why they're fit for the role, but we passed that, right? Kind of passed that.
I think you can take a minute for a few seconds to give everybody a little bit about herself.
Okay, so if you'd like 2 minutes to share how you feel like you're fit to take on the role as secretary, we'll begin with Ms. Matos.
This will be my second year. I was secretary last year. I helped with like the flyers that you guys saw, the agendas and all the things. I work at Columbia University. And I have like 20 years of experience in education, and I really enjoy you know, being a support system for my kid and just being part of the PGMS community. Thank you, Mr. Leader.
Good job, good job. Okay, thank you for your speech. Okay, so we already voted. So, sorry. Sorry, I'm scrolling. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, instructions. Sorry, it's instructions now on how to vote. Okay, thank you all for competing in the poll. We have our results. Well, okay, that says president, but like our secretary is Ms. So good job. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
We will now move on to the next position, which is treasurer. Is there a nomination for treasurer? Anybody? Any takers? If you'd like to nominate yourself as treasurer, you can either stick your hand up or unmute yourself and let us know.
So just to let you know that if we do not elect the treasurer, then we will have a non-functioning board, and this will affect the school adversely. So we need somebody who's willing to step up. It's not hard, and as always, and Ms. Matos can attest to this, that whoever the treasurer is will have my full support in their role in executing their duties. But if we do not elect the treasurer, we will have a non-functioning board, and that's not good. And if you've been here, 2 years already with your kid, or 3 years, you should step up and be a parent leader. Is that crickets I hear, or somebody raise their hand?
Oh no, Mr. Leader, what are we gonna do?
Oh, wow.
What can we do this again, or is this the only time you can have the elections?
I mean, this is actually the expedited elections, so this should have been completed in
I know, last.
Yeah, May.
Yeah.
So I don't foresee like a better turnout now or later than now.
Well, a lot of parents did struggle getting in. I know I did. If I didn't contact Ms. Hennessy, I would not be in the meeting right now.
And I sent that out to parents on Class Dojo for the passcode. What about Taylor's mom? Not a taker?
I'm thinking about it.
Just don't think about it.
I'm not quite sure if I can.
You can do it because it's flexible. It's like 1 meeting a month.
Yes.
That the PTA has, and you can collaborate with the other board members at your leisure and at their leisure. And
Yes.
I always have my full support.
You said 1 day in the morning?
It's once a month.
Once a month. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
didn't.
well, however much more time you can dedicate to the role, but it's at the minimum once a month for meetings.
Okay.
Which position are we in the source right now?
Treasurer.
Treasurer, got it.
It's fun. I've done it before. I just don't have the time to dedicate now, or I would have done it again.
Taylor, Mom, I nominate you.
Oh no! Yes,
Because,
I second that nomination.
Yes. It's really easy, and we all are very supportive of each other. This is Tahisha Perry.
Hi,
Tremaine's
Taisha.
So yes, and we go back from PS 97, so I do nominate her.
Oh, nice.
That's what I'm talking about. Parents support parents.
I love that.
Yeah. Dude, that's
Oh
why
my goodness.
In PS 97, I was in the PTA. And when I was in PTA, I volunteered to help the PTA.
And that is so true. I remember that. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if I don't know if I could commit to it. It's just one day. So, oh my goodness.
Yes, we only meet once a month.
Just say yes and we'll figure it out
It's
later.
usually like around 5:30. Yeah.
and
Tell us,
it's-
Mom. Just say yes and we'll figure it out later.
yes, we will figure it out. We'll add you to we will make up a chat and we'll add you to the group chat and we'll support each other.
I can't right now. I'm just I can't say yes right this minute. I don't know. Maybe if I had a little bit more time to just figure a little bit of stuff out, no, I could. We can't do this like say tomorrow.
What if you say yes right now and then tomorrow you let them know if you can or you can't? At least we'll
Okay.
have it.
All right. Makes sense. Okay.
And trust me, it's not a strain on your time. I've had parents say that they at 50
Yes.
do it and they're still able to, dedicate the time.
Okay.
Yes.
And there's Pelham Gardens, we make it work, right, Mr. Morgan? He's still here. He's still here.
He does.
He's still here. But we make it work. So
Okay.
He does. He's been bothering me for years. I know him. He forced me into SLT a couple years. It's good.
So you guys are waiting on me to say yes?
Forced is a strong word.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my lunch.
You got it.
Oh
I do
my
owe you that.
goodness. You know what? I'm not. I really would love to, but I'm gonna opt out.
You're gonna opt out?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
it's okay.
I'm sorry. Maybe next time. Or maybe I don't know. Tomorrow probably be a better day for me to decide because I have some stuff in mind. I'm not sure if I could do it. Like say a yes right now. That's all. But the 1 day a week would not be straining for me at all. That's so 1 day a month. I should say
once a month.
once a month. I yeah. That's not too bad for me at all. Really isn't.
Well, that's all they want you to commit to. If you can say yes for that. Once a
All right.
month.
All right. I'm gonna say yes for that.
Okay. Excellent.
You guys got me.
I second the motion before she backs out.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Third, fourth, and fifth.
Where's the gavel?
You guys
Okay.
got me.
Thank you.
More than welcome.
The nomination. Are there any other nominations for treasurer? If there are no more nominations for treasurer, we will close the nomination process in 1, 2, 3. Okay, so nominations have been closed for treasurer. Can you please share with us the okay, sorry. Okay, can you please give us like 2 minutes to share why you feel you're fit to take the role of treasurer?
Oh my goodness. Well, am I fit to take the role of treasurer? I think I'm a people person and I think I work good with and I'm a team leader as well. I work good with people. I think I could, do this. I think I could do this.
Oh, I agree. I think you guys got it. Okay, so thank you for your speech. We'll now open the poll to ensure that to cast the votes. Okay, we don't need the breakout room. Okay, can you open the polls, please, for treasurer position?
So just vote
When the chat again?
yes.
Guys, you got me off guard.
Yay.
Yay. Yay.
Okay. Do you think we're done voting? Can't say I'm on the phone, so you guys I can't see both at the same time.
I can't vote for myself, no?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's unanimous.
Okay.
Okay. So our treasurer for the 24-25 school year is, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name.
Andrea Tullo.
Andrea, thank you. Okay, congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Woohoo!
I look forward to working with you guys.
Ciao.
Thank you.
More than welcome.
Okay, so now let's move on to our next position, which is president. Are there any nominations for president?
So Miss Miss Serena Rodriguez actually wanted to run for president. She
Okay.
sent me a note via email saying, I, Serena Rodriguez, fully accept the nomination for president of PTA at Pelham Gardens Middle School. Unfortunately, I was selected as a juror due to jury duty trial participation and will not be present for the election. So she accepts the nomination. She nominates herself and she accepts the nomination if you guys.
Yes, I will second that nomination.
Yes, I second.
So she is the current first vice president of the PTA. So this will be her second year serving on the executive board. Along with Ms. Perry, she was integral in doing, I believe it was the Dave and Buster trip for the kids through the raffle that we did. And she's just been a big part of the PTA for the last year. So, that's her credentials as far as what she's done for the PTA and why she would be good for the position.
Okay. So are there any other nominations for president?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, well, we cannot give her 2 minutes to share, but as Mr. Lita said, we're all a little familiar with her. I think the parents who have been in the school. Oh, she's Jacob's mom, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, she was excellent in the PTA. I think the PTA last year was amazing. I think you guys did so much compared to the other years I've been in the school. So I think it'll be a great job. So are we ready to vote?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, they coming in. It's looking like it's unanimous again.
I'm gonna email her upon if you guys, once you guys finish the votes.
Okay.
Okay.
So just let me know when it hits send if there aren't any other nominees.
Yeah, you guys gotta let me know too, because I can't see the text and the screen at the same time.
So did everybody vote?
I think so. It's unanimous again.
Okay. So our president for the 2024-25 school year is Serena with 100%. Congratulations. And now we can move on to the next position of vice president. Is there a nomination for vice president?
Yes, Tahisha Perry, I would like to nominate myself.
Okay. Well, I'll second. I don't see anybody else. Is there anybody else willing to nominate themselves?
No, there's no more.
Okay. Okay. Okay, does anybody second the motion besides myself?
I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other nominations? We will close the nomination process in 1, 2, 3. Nominations have been closed for vice president. Parent, can you share with us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Tahisha Perry. My children are Tremaine and Tyrese Mickens. I was the VP2 last year. I am a big advocate for children. I love to have fun, but I also like to get down to business as far as education. I work with NYPD. I'm a people's person. And that's it.
Okay. Okay. So thank you for your speech. And now we can all vote for vice president.
Okay, they're rolling in.
Mine is acting up somehow. Just let it go. Come on.
Okay, I think it's unanimous again.
Okay. So thank you for completing the polls. And our president, vice president for the 2024-25 school year is, I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Tahisha Perry.
Lahisha. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay.
Okay. Wait, I'm scrolling. Okay. Thank you all for attending today's elections. Just to recap for the school year, the 24-25, our new PA executive board members are, I don't have a list of the names. I'm on a phone right now, guys. Sorry. Does anybody have their names listed?
So, excuse me, I'll say. So we have for secretary, Ms. Shanae Matos. For treasurer, tell us, Mom, what's your full name, ma'am?
Andrea Tullock, I believe her name was.
Andrea Tullock. So Ms. Andrea Tullock, treasurer. President, Ms. Serena Rodriguez. And first vice president, Ms. Tahisha Perry.
Okay. Executive board members need to share their contact information with the parent coordinator, Mr. Leader, to be updated in the system. Now, Mr. Leader will briefly address the parents about the student incentive for your participation in tonight's elections. Thank you.
So, excuse me. So as you probably
Thank
already
you.
know, your child will get the 5 points for your participation in tonight's elections. I don't think that an entire class has, a parent from, that came to the meeting. So they're not going to get the extra 5 points in the breast down or whatever. But they will get the points for you coming to the meeting. So that's why I needed everybody's verification code so I can pinpoint who the kid is that needs to get the points. Also, I'm going to tally up everything and that you'll be able to, view the attendance, the percentage for the polls, all of that stuff. I got to do it manually because the polls on Zoom was kind of messed up. So all that stuff will be available pretty much by the end of the week for everybody to see, as well as this video, and maybe like one other thing for the parents to see. So this way there's a record of the meeting, and I will update the names of all the board members on the website, and I will need everybody's information. You can just put your name, address, your name, address, email, and phone number. So this way I can update that in the records in the system and with the district and whatnot. And that's about it.
Oh, period. Those are very.
Okay.
Are you
Back
done
to-
with your part, Mr. Leader?
Huh? Yeah, back
Are
to
you?
that.
So, because if I could address the crowd.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I don't know why it ended. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Pardon if I'm out of breath. I am currently running. Mr. Morgan has a marathon in less than 2 weeks.
Oh.
But I am going to do my quick spiel about the SLT, the student leadership team, which every school has. And we would need to have at our school as well. So I essentially need 5 parents to volunteer their souls to join our SLT. We'll meet once a month. In the past, we've met in the evenings. I'm going to switch that to having us meet during the day, because we're all busy in the evening. Mommies want to cook, daddies want to cook, hang out with kids, all of that good stuff. And essentially what the members of the SLT do is sit down. We're almost like a governing body for some discretionary funds that the school has. And essentially, we get to talk about issues that are arising in the school, especially because you guys are the parents, you have the ears of other parents who get to bring those issues to our ears, the admin's ears and the staff members' ears, via this platform. So we can talk about school-wide issues that you know about. We can also address specific populations of students within the school, whether it's our English language learners or our students with special needs. And we do get to decide, to a certain degree, how and where funds are allocated in order to support either all kids or those subgroups that we have within the school. You'll have my ear, you'll have Mr. McGee's ear, you'll have some staff members' ear at these meetings. So I could use some volunteers. It's a partnership of equal staff, equal parents at the meetings. In the past, I've done them in person so I could feed you. And then we moved to doing it remotely once the pandemic hit. And it's kind of stayed remote since then because it's a little more easier for folks to join, you know, whether they're at work during that time or at home. I believe they're changing the rules and trying to say it has to be in person this year. So I will get some clarity on that because I don't like them telling us what we have to do with our volunteer time. So no need to feel pressured to tell me now you want in, but if I reach out to harass you, you cannot tell me no.
I have a question. Is there a certain day that these meetings are held, or does that change?
No, I mean, it'll just be group consensus. It's usually been on Thursdays. I think one year it was Wednesdays. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever the group says.
Okay.
So it's flexible. And I make them quick. I'm not wasting anyone's time.
And generally, the board members are usually automatically on there, especially the president. But if you're not a board member, if you are a board member, you don't want to be a part of it, you don't have to be. The other parents can take on that role. The only one that's mandatory is the president. Just FYI.
And is this once a month? Sorry. Hi, is this once a month as well?
Yes.
So I'll be volunteering. And this is Mahesh mom.
Also, Miss Alita, if you could just record her name for me.
It's already recorded. It's recorded.
Okay. And I have your number too, Mom.
Thank
But
you.
just so I
Oh, yes.
remember.
Thank you.
So I harass you.
And I would second too as well, Agnes Velez, Edwin Velez's mother.
All right, awesome.
Hey, excellent.
I can volunteer as well, as long as there's a little flexibility with the dates and times. If it is a stipulation that it's in person, I only do have one day off a week usually, so that would be where I would have to.
Well, listen, don't get caught up on that in-person
Okay.
part just yet, because Mr. Morgan's a rule breaker, if you don't know already.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
So I'll be happy to help with that.
Okay, perfect.
And I will continue, Mr. Morgan. This is Miss Matos, Lucas's
Oh.
mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
What's that? I think that's 4 people. I just counted.
Yes.
Morgan, this is Patricia, David Ruiz mom. I
Oh,
would
so
like to
that's number
volunteer
5.
as well.
Oh, thank you.
It's
You
Moreno.
guys just made this really easy. Awesome. Many thanks. Okay. I will gather everyone's info and harass you all. Ah, wow. Is there somebody else? I think I just saw the chat light up.
Miss Rutherford just came into the.
Okay. Yeah, because we can do more than 5. I just need at least 5 parents.
You got Miss Rutherford, Mr. Leader?
Well, I mean, we're at the end, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, we can just do it.
Okay, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all.
Let me
And
change
thank
it.
you, Mr. Leader. And thank you, everyone, for
Appreciate
being
you.
patient with us. They, unfortunately, the DOE forces us to use Zoom workspaces and use a special app so that we can do all the polls, and it's got all its technical difficulties. Had we used normal Zoom, everyone would have been able to enter without any issues.
Yeah, so yeah, this is what we're dealing with, but we make it work though.
That's right.
All right, so
Hello all. I know you guys are wrapping up, but I have been trying since 5:25 to get in. Who do I just speak to, like after or a day after, to just catch up with what went on? Because I missed a whole lot.
Madam Chair, do you want to recap for her? Or
If you want to meet with me like a different day, I'll be happy to do that. And a lot of other parents were trying to get in too. I don't know if they were successful, but a whole lot of other people is in dojo asking. So yeah.
So, I mean, the meeting, I was telling everyone that the meeting will be, is recorded, so it's gonna be online. I'm gonna put it up online by the end of the week. So you'll actually be able to see the elections in its entirety. But just to, I guess, to fill you in, Ms. Matos was elected as PTA secretary. Ms. Talak was nominated as PTA treasurer. And Ms. Rodriguez was nominated as PTA president. And Ms. Perry was nominated as PTA first vice president.
Okay, thank you. I vote for everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone has my vote in any way I can help, volunteer, I will be.
Oh, we
Okay?
appreciate it.
Let's just hope the next meeting is a little bit smoother, but a lot of parents is in dojo upset.
Did you want to volunteer for SLT with Mr. Morgan? The school
Sure.
leader?
Sure.
So that's he was saying they meet once a month. It may be virtual. He's gonna look into that later, but basically you have access to him, Mr. McGee. You guys talk about school issues, stuff for English language learners, kids with special needs, different academic things in the school. a bunch of things that, affect the kids directly. So you'll have a hand in help make those decisions and make things better for the students for the year.
Okay, sure.
So
I will.
that's outside of the PTA and the PTA board and what they do for like fundraisers and all the stuff for the kids. So that's a separate thing outside of the PTA.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay, good. So it's recorded. I'll give your name to Mr. Morgan.
Thank you. I'm still here, leader. But
Okay.
thank you. You did a nice recap. Also, Mr. Leader, for future meetings,
Yes.
do we have to use this Zoom or can we use a regular Zoom so everyone can get in?
Like a personal one?
No, like if we just use the regular, like even like the PGMS Zoom account or a regular Zoom account instead of the workspaces, it'll bypass all of the extra login and security features to make it easy for folks to log in. Yeah, so Malachi's mom I'm talking to, if you could spread the word to those folks that weren't able to make it on, that the next meeting is not going to be this fancy secure Zoom, it'll be a regular Zoom. We had to use a special DOE Zoom for this meeting because of elections.
What we're going to try
polls
to
had
do
be done.
is have future meetings in person because our parents said that they like it more in person because it's easier and they get to see. So if
It's just in any of the posts, the passcode wasn't there, so the people on Dojo are waiting to see what the passcode is. Because when you check the emails or any of the posts or text messages, it doesn't mention the passcode anywhere.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a passcode, but I put it.
Okay.
And I put it on the story for parents to see.
Thank you.
Directly to parents that asked for it, that text me.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah. So if there's nothing else, then Madam Chair, you can wrap it up whenever you're ready.
Okay, well, thank you everybody for participating in, I don't have paperwork in front of me, so I'm just running with it. So thank you for participating in the PTA nominations election. There are no other questions. I guess we're going to close the meeting.
And just say the meeting is adjourned.
The meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you, Mr. Leader. You're the best.
I tried. Thank
you,
you.
Mr.
You guys are
Morgan.
awesome. Thank you for rocking with us.
Thanks,
Good night.
everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Leader, I sent you the results in the WhatsApp chat.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
All right. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good night.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
Change names.
Take care.